What about this tweet from Nate Diaz? Is he calling for a fight with Max Holloway? This guy cool, but he keeps wearing my belt. Is that what that is? Holloway versus Diaz? We were talking after the Holloway-Poirier fight, like who makes the most amount of sense. And we were saying Charles Oliveira, and I don't think anyone would hate that necessarily. Is Diaz going down to 155 to fight Max Holloway?
No.
Does anyone want to see that?
No.
I'm into it.
I definitely want to see that.
Holloway, Diaz, you don't want to see it?
I mean, Holloway, in my opinion, I think Holloway smokes him at this stage in their careers.
Does Holloway move up to 170?
Probably not.
I feel like no.
I don't think Diaz is going to go down to 155. I don't think Diaz goes down to. So I'm saying Diaz will say, "Come meet me at 170."
Does the weight class matter though? Like I don't think it needs to be.
It can be open.
So is it intriguing for Max Holloway to go up to 170 and become a double BMF champ? 155 and 170.
Ooh.
Well, no, Jorge won.
That's a nice little wrinkle. I kind of dig it.
We haven't seen Nate since September of 2022.
Yeah, coming off a win.
I'm interested just because I would like to see Nate Diaz in MMA and not boxing.
I do agree with that. I agree with that. I would prefer to see Nate Diaz in MMA. But man, Max Holloway seems to have found a new gear at 155 right now.
Listen, I didn't see this one coming. It's very clear that he's kind of trying to pick a fight here, right?
Yes.
Is there anything more interesting for, like, are you more interested in Max versus Charles than this?
Yeah.
Really?
If you're Max, probably, right? Because
Charles just
that
got
moves
knocked
you.
out.
Yeah, but that's going to move you closer to the Ilya fight.
Nate is coming off a win over Tony Ferguson 3 years ago.
Win over Jorge Masvidal. What? A win's a win.
I don't know if the UFC rankings account for.
But it's not like he's getting like starched by anyone.
I'm not saying he would get starched.
He's not face planning.
I'm not saying that he would get starched.
If
the energy that Nate Diaz showed in that Tony Ferguson fight 3 years ago, I don't think is enough to keep pace with Max Holloway in 2025.
Listen, there was a time in 2019 Max Holloway was fighting Dustin Poirier and looked outmatched, outsized. Didn't look like he was on his level at 155. Look how much can change in 6 years, let alone 3.
All right, Max Nate.
By the way,
you're selling
even
it,
odds each way.
In an era where the UFC needs superstars, you're telling me they turned down Nate Diaz?
No,
I'm not saying they don't turn it down. I'm not saying they don't make the fight or anything.
Back.
I'm just talking about my intrigue.
Nate proved his point. He went out there. He got a couple boxing matches. He got some big paydays. But to your point, Rick, we all want to see him back in MMA. And,
yes.
and if I'm being honest, I think he wants to be back in the UFC.
I
right?
think so too.
Well, even on the way out, he kind of talked about coming back. It was never like he was done with the UFC. I think he was just looking for opportunities to make more money, and he did that. Look, he got a bunch of big fights. So I'm open. I'm totally open to Nate Diaz back in MMA. I think Max Holloway's a great dance partner. If you're Max, obviously, I think you have more options and opportunities and decisions. Like I would probably rather have the Charles fight because it's going to get me closer to an Ilya fight for the title. Not the BMF title, the actual title. But Nate, if everybody else gets booked up, like it is not a bad thing to have a massive Nate Diaz fight. That's a pay-per-view headliner to me. That's a pay-per-view headliner.
Oh hell yeah!
In my book, so
especially for the BMF title.
Yeah, I don't care about that part.
No, but once it's for that title, they will put it as
a headliner. Yeah. Well, I just think Nate Diaz
versus Nate at the White House. You kidding me?
Oh boy! Oh shit!
Two American superstars at the White House?
Max Holloway's taking a year off.
Yeah, you're right. You know, we keep talking about the White House thing so much that I forget that it's literally in 12 months from now.
Put Max and Nate in the co-main at MSG.
Ooh, back at MSG.
Those guys are not co-main eventers.
You think they're main eventers?
Yes.
Yeah. Max versus Nate, first Netflix show. January 2026.
All right, now we're cooking.
Come on, you're telling me you put those two guys on the Netflix and that they pop up and people aren't clicking on that?
Of course people are clicking on it.
That's big time stuff.
It is big time stuff.
And you know what? He's right. It is his belt. 700. You know what? He is right. It is his belt. That's his belt. He's champion emeritus, if you ask me. Let's get him back. I say we get him back. Thanks for watching this video. Before you go, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for us. Also, give us a thumbs up, leave a nice comment. These things go a long way. And while you're here, do check out the rest of the channel. We've got live shows and full interviews, clips, and a whole lot more. We're doing big things here, and we appreciate your support very much.